Yo, Shalom Israel. First, I want to start by giving all honor, praise, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, yahawah, bahasham, raka, quadash. Double honors into the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone, and shalom to all fellow brothers out there. My name is Yeshaya. Doing a quick video, just going into the spirit of like kind of being reborn, right? But let me go on Isaiah 11 and 2, and it says, "The spirit of the Lord, Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, shall rest upon him, the spirit of wisdom and understanding, the spirit of counsel and might, the spirit of knowledge and the fear of Yahweh Yahawashi." So as we know that, you know, when you come into this truth, you go through a phase of being reborn. And I believe that's First Peter's, the first chapter and the 4th verse. I'm getting there right now. First Peter's 1 and 4 to inheritance. No, it might be 4 and 1. It's something like that. Yeah, so First Peter's 4 and 1, it says, "For as much then as Yahawashi Mashiach suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourselves likewise with the same mind, for he hath suffered in the flesh and ceased from sin. He hath no longer lived the rest of his time in the flesh, but to lust of man, but the will of Yahweh Yahawashi. For the time our past lives may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles, when we walked in lavishness, lust, excess of wine, revellings, banquetings, and abominable idolatries, wherein they think it is strange that you run not with them to the excess riot of speaking evil of you." So, you know, when you come into this truth, you put away all of these things, arming ourselves likewise of the same mind of Yahweh Yahawashi, right? And we put away those earthly things. And if you're a young man, you put away youthful lusts and shit like that, and you start growing into, you know, the man that we should try to be growing to, you know, and be reborn through that spirit, you know, that spirit of knowledge, wisdom, fear, and that we gain from Yahweh Yahawashi through grace, right? But let me get, I believe it's John 3 and 3. Yeah, so John 3 and 3 says, "Yahawashi answered and said unto him, Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of Yahweh Yahawashi." So you have to be born again to enter into this truth. And why am I getting all this? Is because I want to read Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter, because the fact of the matter is that people think that this shit's gonna come on and go along forever and ever and ever, and it's not. You know, the prophecies are coming to fruition, you know, and there's many things that the Lord says, and as we draw near, you know, men are gonna be lovers of themselves, and in that whole list, you know, because we know spiritually through the prophets of the Lord that we see the prophecies happening and taking place, and we see things starting to set off, and certain governments switching mindsets. You know, should be wars and rumors of wars, and that is happening, right? But this is the genuine mentality of these people. So Wisdom of Solomon 2, and it says, "For the ungodly said, reasoning with themselves, but not aright, our life is short and tedious, and the death of a man there is no remedy. Neither was there any man known to return from the grave." So these are these naysaying spirits, you know. They think that this is just a quick little flash of life that we get. You live once and then you fucking die, right? It says, "For we were born at all adventure," you know, because that thing, whenever older people who aren't in the truth and have no knowledge of anything, they try to give me advice. They always say, make your money so you can adventure and you can travel and do all this stupid shit. But really, our whole purpose, the whole duty of man, is to serve the Lord and fear the Lord, and do what we must do through the spirit. But they don't understand that. They have not that spirit. And it says, right? "And we shall be hereafter as though we had never been, for our breath is in our nostrils is smoke, and a little spark in the moving of our heart, which being extinguished, and our body shall be turned to ashes, and our spirit shall vanish as soft air. And our name shall be forgotten in time, and no man shall know our works in remembrance, and our life shall pass away as the trace of a cloud, and shall disperse as a mist that is driven away with the beams." So these people, especially them retarded ass atheists, you know, they'd be like, we only live once, we die once, you might as well live it up. This is that YOLO spirit. This is going into that YOLO spirit. But the Lord has acquitted his elect, you know, and the hopeful elect are walking in that spirit to put away with that shit, put away with the flesh, you know. And there's plenty of scriptures on keeping under your body, abstaining from the flesh, you know, starving the shit out, because the more you feed the flesh, the stronger that motherfucker gets, and soon enough you got a whole ass fucking demon on you. And that's why you gotta starve the flesh in order to be in control of these things, right? Because what is I believe it's Luke the 9th chapter in the last verse, it says any man that looketh back to the world is unfit for the kingdom. You know, if you take it to plow and you look back into the world, you're unfit for the kingdom, and you're gonna eventually fall out. You know, fuck this place, fuck all these people, fuck everything. Because at the end of the day, we know that this shit is all going to be destroyed and be replaced with the kingdom, an everlasting kingdom that is instilled with perfect values and perfect rulership. Everything will be perfect, right? But hey, anyways, reading on, and it says, which shall be extinguished, our body shall turn into ashes, and our spirit shall vanish in soft air, and our name shall be forgotten in time, and no man shall have our works, or remembrance of our life shall pass away as the trace of a cloud, and shall be dispersed as a mist that is driven away in the beams of the sun, and overcome with the blast of heat. Because these people don't know anything about reincarnation. They don't believe you come back. You know, they don't believe the works of a man can be remembered after they die. But have we not seen the works of the prophets before us? Are some of the prophets not here with us today? You know, being reborn after that third generation, I believe. You know, but they have that faith, because at the end of the day, you have to be given the spirit, you know, like we read in Isaiah 11:2, you know, the spirit to understand that. Because if you're not given that, then you're not going to understand it. It's a spiritual power to be able to discern these scriptures and to be able to decode these things. This is the greatest gift you can be given, right? But anyways, reading on, it says, for our time is a very shadow that passeth away, and the end thereof is no remedy. Returning, for it is a fast seal, and so that no man cometh again. Come therefore, let us enjoy the good things that are present, and let us speedily use the creatures as use, and fill ourselves with costly wine, ointments, and let no flower of the spring pass by us. So they take that shit and then they start having that yellow spirit and having fun. They have fun and have fun and have fun and have fun, and that's all that they care about. But if you're in its truth, you understand, you know, how to carry yourself. But hopefully that lesson was edifying, and I want to pray. I want to lastly give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahawah, bahasham, yahawashi, bahasham, quadash, and shalom.